Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday and feelings. I know we've already beaten every stage with Fauna. We did that when she announced she was graduating, but today's the day it actually happened, so let's just maybe we're just gonna give it one more go with her, huh? Not that, you know, we'll never play her again after this. Well, I mean, we might not actually, depending on whether, you know, there's the update, next update changes it. Anyway, point is that, yeah, we're playing Fauna, because, yeah, she just graduated, like, literally as I'm recording this. This was, yeah, this was recorded immediately after her stream ended, so yes, feelings are very strong. I don't know if I made this clear in the past, but Fauna has been, since her debut, basically, well, maybe a little after her debut, one of my Yoshis in Hololive. Definitely my Gen 2 Yoshi for Halloween. So it is a little bittersweet to see her go. However, I trust that the decision was not made lightly. So, and as I mentioned, I believe in the stream after she announced her graduation, I don't think the person behind Fauna is done just yet. Doesn't seem likely to me that this is the last we'll hear of that soothing voice. So, yeah, but you know, just kind of in honor of Fauna and all she's done in Holo, I just wanted to play her this time, since, you know, HoloCure is the only thing I've been playing on this channel lately. Mostly because of ease. Hey, oh yeah, hey, by the way, I'm still sick, in case anyone was wondering. And if you didn't know, that is why the uploads have been weird lately. Yeah, I've been sick for almost like a week now, and only now have I really felt okay enough to actually put myself back on the mic. You can see I'm not on screen currently, but yeah, it's this bug that I caught over the holidays, and no pun intended. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but it's kind of just been draining all my energy and putting me in a very awkward position. I mean, let's just say I don't want to be very far from a bathroom at any given point right now. Yeah. Awkward subject to talk about, given what we started the video with. Anyway, I won't dwell on it. Yeah, no, we're here to play Fauna, because I really just want to, you know, show my appreciation, because there aren't a lot of, I almost feel bad saying this, but there aren't a lot of, like, streamers or Let's Players or what have you out there for me where I'll put on one of their videos, one of their VODs, one of their streams, what have you. There aren't a lot where I'll just put on some of their content just because it's them, right? It used to be that way. It used to be like, say, with the Game Grumps, for example. I would watch every video of theirs just because I loved it so much. But since I've kind of gotten more and more acclimated to YouTube and Twitch and the internet in general, as it is, you know, I've discovered a lot more streamers, a lot more personalities that I enjoy, and ultimately that's a good thing, I would say. But Fauna is kind of an exception in that I actually have straight up put on her streams before, or well, VODs mostly, just because I'm like, yeah, I enjoy listening to this person and watching this person do what they do, and so yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like Fauna's my overall Oshi or my Kami Oshi, but I just want to make it clear that I have a lot of respect for her, you know, because she is, by all accounts, just a very good streamer. And that is, I think, worth appreciating, especially in times of change like these. Because that's really what this is. This isn't a funeral. This is change, you know? So just I don't expect that Fauna or any other potential personas might see this, but if you do, just good job. Good job in Holo, and I'm looking forward to seeing whatever else you might be up to after. So I think there's still plenty of potential for her. You know, I feel like that's why a situation like this can be kind of painful, is because, you know, you think about the potential of like what could be being lost, right, in this change. But you also got to think of, you know, what could be gained. And I think the reason this is occurring, I hope, I trust, I should say, that the reason this is occurring is because Fauna herself is confident that, you know, what's coming would be better given the fact that she's moving on. So yes, just wanted to take this chance to say props, Fauna. I really enjoyed watching you play. I think it was Violet. I think Pokemon Violet you played. I really enjoyed that playthrough. I've literally just turned on Minecraft streams of hers just to listen to her yap. I know we all love her yapping. And I think honestly, it's really cool. It's really cool. I don't know why I've taken all these weapons that I don't need, but oh well. Not to change the subject or anything to, you know, what's happening on screen. Man. Yeah, no, that's well, I guess maybe I've said enough about, you know, it's just my appreciation for Fauna. Ultimately, I think there aren't as many graduations that could happen in Holo that I would feel as strongly about as I do about Fauna's. Maybe that'll change. I've mentioned before how I see a lot of potential in Advent and Justice, but I don't know that they've actually been around long enough, right? Because, I mean, if we talk about when Fauna debuted and when she started in Holo, it was a very different time, right? That was not, we weren't, I don't want to say inundated because that makes it sound negative. There weren't quite as many of us VTubers around. I sure as hell wasn't VTubing at that point. I was on the internet, you know, this channel was around, but I wasn't VTubing yet. And so that's, I think, another reason I have a lot of respect for Fauna is because she made something out of, not nothing, but something that was very small. She helped to make much larger, and I guess that's kind of how nature works. So, you know, I mean, I guess we should have just expected that from her, you know, the whole time. I kid, of course, but yeah, I mean, it's just great. It's just great to think back on all the stuff that Fauna's done, and now I think that all the tears, for me at least, are cried. Technically, look, I'm gonna out myself here. I didn't actually cry at any point, but I got damn close. But now that all those feelings are mostly processed, I'm just eagerly anticipating the future, you know. I feel like there is more to come, and I want to see it now. I want to see it. I know, like, I don't want to put any pressure on anyone, because, you know, she literally just finished stream, and probably needs a bit more time to process than I would, considering she's definitely more personally involved. Gotta keep the parasocialism in check here. But you know, whenever she's ready, I'll be here. Because, you know, this ain't the first graduation I've witnessed, you know? And, God, now I'm thinking of all the other VTubers that have graduated and then came back. And I'm like, oh man, I should watch them more. Only so many hours in the day, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. I don't know what to say here. I guess I've made my point, but it's just, we'll see what's to come. And I might have already taken steps towards seeing what's to come. Just maybe. At least I think I did. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if... I should probably check after this episode. But, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess I did kind of want to make mention of you all who are probably watching this right now. Another reason why I kind of feel like I owe dues to Fauna is... how do I put this? You all have been very enthusiastic about these HoloCure videos. And of course, HoloCure would not exist without Hololive, and I don't think it would exist without, you know, HoloEN, because, you know, that is where the game started. As far as I know, Kay, the lead developer, is primarily English speaking, so, you know, it makes some amount of sense. And so, by like 2 steps, at least 2 steps of separation, Fauna is partly responsible for what I would consider the success of this channel. Right, because, you know, I don't want to... I try not to, like, be a numbers guy, like a numbers Andy. That's what they call him, right? I try not to be that type of person when it comes to making my stuff, but the ultimate truth is I do make these for other people. Like, these videos, I'm not just, like, I like playing video games, of course. And that part's always fun. But making them, like, I can theoretically play video games whenever I want, kinda. You know, whenever I have free time, which is, as of late, quite frequently. Especially since I've been sick. But, like, where was I getting at? Hold on, we were talking about Fauna, HoloCure... Right, numbers. It does make me happy to see that people are actually watching my stuff. That's ultimately the point I'm trying to get to, is I appreciate that you all enjoy these videos, or at least watch them. And I appreciate HoloCure as a game for helping me with that. And Hololive as a company and a group of talents for also making this possible, as much as, you know, as much as it has been. Like, I don't want to pretend like, you know, I'd be dead in the water if I wasn't playing HoloCure. I've been doing this a long time, well before I started playing HoloCure on the channel, but as of the current identity of this channel, I feel like HoloCure is kind of a big part of it. So, you know, I just want to make that clear, you know, that that's part of my respect for Fauna and her cohorts is out of what they've provided me in my own, you know, YouTube career. And streaming career, because, you know, not all that I do related to HoloCure is on YouTube. Well, I mean, it is now. I recently uploaded all my stream VODs, just so you know. So, literally every stream I've done of HoloCure is now on YouTube somewhere, either on this channel or on Extra Holiday Records. Yeah, so it's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling to know that, you know, by some measure, I owe a bit to Fauna, you know, and that's of course not even mentioning just the fact that she's made my day better just by doing her streams and stuff, and me being able to watch those streams and the VODs and such. So, yeah, it's a neat little, it's a neat thought, you know, that we have people like this in the world, people like Fauna in the world. I think we could use a few more of them, even as much as I already feel like I have a ton of people to watch on the internet, but, you know, truly, I do think the world could use more people like Fauna, because I think she's, like, again, can't claim to know her personally. I'm not trying to be parasocial, but she seems pretty neat, you know? And, shot in the dark here. But, you know, to the person who was formerly piloting Fauna, if you wanna hang out, you know, for any reason, either content reasons or otherwise, you know, I'd be interested in getting to know you, maybe. So, Yeah, absolute shot in the dark there. But, you know. I am, not super visible on the internet, so yeah, not a ton of hope. Not holding out a ton of hope. In other words, I won't be offended if nothing comes of that statement I just said, but it's fine. Yeah, it's, you know, just figured I'd say it. I feel like I need to get better at making my interest in these sort of things in collaborations and just getting to know. Because here's one of the things. I have a few different goals in making videos and doing streams and stuff. But one of the primary ones is I want to make friends with cool people. That is, well, if I'm being a little vulnerable, one of the things I've missed a lot from my days in high school. Oh, well, I don't really want any of these. Well, okay, I'll take the BL. One of the things I've missed a lot from my high school days is just having a group of friends that I can make stuff with. I think I've maybe said this on stream or in a video before. Yeah, I just really miss having a group of friends that I can just get together with and make, you know, silly, funny, or sometimes serious stuff with. And so I feel like I probably ought to get better at, you know what, I have to take the unenchanted lava bucket here because I took too many other weapons. I feel like I need to accomplish, to get that back, I need to be a little more open about saying, yes, people, I do want to meet you and get to know you and hang out with you. Potentially make things with you. Right? You know? So yeah, there's an invitation, artist formerly known as Fauna. And honestly, anyone in Hololive, I would be ecstatic to collaborate with, or even just get to know better. You know, just talk to even. And there's a lot outside of Hololive. A lot of people outside of Hololive that, you know, that also applies to. But given the occasion, we'll stick to Hololive for now. Maybe I shouldn't go too wild on the, you know, just throwing darts at the board. It's not really what I'm doing. But, you know. Pace myself, I guess, for the sake of sanity and not looking like Leech. What? Huh? Who? What? Who said that? Anywho. Yeah, I mean, that's more or less my thoughts on Fauna's graduation. You know, I'm just, at this point, the sads are pretty much gone, and I'm just waiting for anything that might pop up afterward, you know? You know? There is some significance, by the way, to the fact that we're playing stage 1. The fact that it's all... Hey, look, saplings. The fact that it's all myth, or not myth, but all Gen 1 and 2. And I guess Iris is technically separate, but not really. I mean, they literally just said in the graduation stream that they always felt like, that everyone in Promise kind of always felt like Iris was part of them, even when they were council. What was I saying? I fucking forgot what I was saying. It's fine. Yeah, no, it's just... yeah. Hololive, pretty neat. And I guess maybe I should also show some appreciation to Hololive as an organization, because I probably would not, as much as I would like to think differently, there's a decent chance that if not for, you know, the company that is Cover Corporation, I would probably, there's a chance that I wouldn't have ever gotten to know Fauna or any of the other wonderful people, wonderful entertainers that are in Hololive. So, yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm always gonna thank the talents first, because I think they're the ones that are most responsible for that. But, and you know, there was always going to be the chance that even if she didn't join Holo, that Fauna would have made it for herself otherwise, you know? Because if you didn't know, she was streaming before Holo. I don't know, is it taboo to talk about past lives in a video about a graduation? Is it too early? Am I early? Assuming it's not too early. Yeah, she was a streamer beforehand as well. And that's neat, I think. And there's, you know, as mentioned, you know, there was a chance that without Holo, she still would have reached my eyeballs and my consciousness, but certainly no guarantee. And I think it's likely that the corporation actually helped. Oh, well, what do you know? We got the fan letter from Small Ame. Okay. Episode's pretty much over, but I do want to say, and I'm not trying to throw shade at anyone, I was kind of hoping that Ame would make an appearance in Fauna's graduation. Because as we know, Ame wasn't technically graduated. Theoretically, the door was kind of left open for her to come back for special occasions. But so I was kind of hoping we would see Ame. But, you know, it's fine. That's totally up to their discretion. I'm not going to pretend like I'm entitled to it or anything. Anyway, thank you, Fauna, for being an inspiration. Thank you for your streams. Thank you for just being a seemingly very cool person. And I hope to see you do more in the future. Also, I guess it's hard for me to talk this much about another content creator without acknowledging you all at home watching now, because, you know, us people making videos and other silly stuff on the internet, we wouldn't be anything without you all. So, thank you to everyone at home who's watching this video, who's ever watched any of my videos, who's ever tuned into a stream, who's ever liked a Twitter post of mine. I appreciate it all, really. It's almost starting to sound like I'm graduating. I'm not. I'm just on a break a little bit, kind of. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. We'll be playing someone else next time. I can't promise I'll be on mic again next time either. It just kind of depends on how I feel. But as for this episode, that's a wrap.